What's going on, y'all? What it is. So let's go ahead and slide on these topics. And the first thing I want to discuss is the fact that Jennifer Lopez's ex-husband by the name of Ojani Noah, I guess that's how you pronounce his name. If it's not, that's what his name is today. But he basically confirmed that Jennifer Lopez was a part of Diddy's freak offs. And he's saying that Diddy was the reason why that their marriage ended. Also, I received some very critical information from my plug, but he told me to hold on to it and not to put it out yet until he dots his I's and cross all of his T's on his end to make sure that it's accurate information. But in a nutshell, I've been told that the feds are vetting through a whole bunch of information that they received from somebody that was close to Kim Porter. And it's been said that there's tape upon tape, documents upon documents, and timestamps upon timestamps that the feds have in their possession. And it's going to take some time to actually get through all of this material, right? Now, something that I do want to say to you guys that I've been told that it's okay, I've been given the green light, is that it's been alleged, and I'm alleging here too because I wasn't there. It's been alleged that there was a situation that took place between Kim Porter and Diddy's mom back in the day, and Diddy's mom tried to put pause on Kim Porter. Kim Porter actually blocked her or whatever and kind of pushed her, and she failed. And when she fell, she got up and she went to go obtain the blicky, right? Kim Porter ran, got in the car, and drove off. And then I heard that she was reprimanded by Diddy later on for whatever the incident was that took place between Kim Porter and his mother. Now, again, I want to reiterate, I don't know how true that is, so that is all alleged information, but my plug is telling me that somebody close to Kim actually confirmed that it did indeed happen. Now, there's also Jonathan Hay. Jonathan Hay has worked with Rihanna. He's worked with the top celebrities in the game, and he's coming out and basically he's alleging that Adele was a part of Diddy's freak offs and that Adele slept with Diddy on multiple occasions. And so I do want to point out this. Back on September the 4th, I believe it was. Was it September the 4th? Yeah, it was September the 4th. Adele basically came out and said that she was taking a break from music. So what happened later on in September? Diddy gets arrested, and I wonder, was she taking a break from music because she is mentally decrepit at this particular point because she knows that her name could be involved within a lawsuit or something that took place? Because when you think about the freak offs, if you're a consenting adult, then there's no crime, right? You're just a freaky person and you want to have a good freaky time. But is there something more to it, right? Are you violating someone too? Allegedly, right? So what I want to do right here is play you guys these clips, and then I'll be back to close the video.
J-Lo's ex-husband said that she's involved in freak-offs with Diddy. He even claimed that Diddy is the one that ruined him and J-Lo's relationship back in 1999. And we're hearing this after we just learned that there was a new lawsuit filed against Diddy claiming that this woman was back when she was 13 years old by Diddy and another female celebrity after the 2000 VMAs. And Diddy and J-Lo were together during the 2000 VMAs. And J-Lo's husband was so upset because people were asking him about Diddy freak-off parties, and he made a post on Instagram that J-Lo is the one that would know about all this. He literally made a list and he pointed an arrow to Jennifer Lopez's name. He said, "I'm not on the list." To those people and media outlets asking if I ever went or participated in Diddy freak-off parties, no and no, never. But my ex-wife, Jennifer Lopez, aka J-Lo, did. Ask her. Oh, and ask her about the tapes, the toys, and the baby oil. With the hashtags Diddy list, Diddy freak-off list, I'm not on the list. He also did a short interview where he claimed that Diddy is partially responsible for the end of him and J-Lo's marriage. He said when Sony came and paid her the millions that she got, there was Puffy Combs, who was going to be the one to produce several tracks on her first album On the 6. He said this is when she went from being Jen to J-Lo. This is big business bringing in millions, and she had all of these new people around her wanting to make all of this money. I would call and an assistant would say, sorry, she's not available. He said that things got worse on their relationship as photos of Lopez and Diddy, who was producing her album, began to circulate, and she allegedly told her spouse that she couldn't have children yet because it would damage her career. He claimed he called and asked Jen why she was going out with Diddy on dates, and she said, "It's just business. This is what I'm being told I have to do. I was just jealous and I would scream, but you are married." All of this is super crazy, and the fact that her ex-husband is calling her out for being at Diddy parties really has me sitting on edge, especially after this new lawsuit just dropped. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Adele, who was friends with Diddy, who's with LeBron James's manager, Rich Paul, who are all connected to CJ Wallace and the notorious Big Estate. All those people are complicit, and you know Rich Paul and Adele are on the tapes, the Diddy tapes that the FBI have seized. So let's see if we see these tapes and Adele is identified. But I can tell you one thing. Adele, LeBron James, and Rich Paul are all freaking out and bricks because they're on the tapes. I need to address the situation between Adele and I. Over the last few years, her fans have hit me up asking about our quote-unquote relationship because they saw in the news that Adele and I were together. And then after they read about Adele and I together, she immediately hooks up with Rich Paul. Now, let me just say this. I can't stand Adele. I can't stand Rich Paul. Rich Paul represents LeBron James. Adele, Rich Paul, and LeBron James were all friends with Diddy. They were all at Diddy's parties. Adele, Rich Paul, LeBron James all participated in the freak-offs. She told me that her and Diddy used to smash, and she would tell me things about how Diddy used to like to watch her with other men that she was cheating on with her husband, Simon. Let me tell you this. Adele is not a good person. Like Adele has got the public fooled. Adele is somebody at the Diddy parties with her fiance, Rich Paul, LeBron James's manager. I don't mess with Adele because of who she is and who she is as a person and how she got down and the fact that she was such a weird freak and the fact that she is a addict. Yes, Adele is an addict. She was at the Diddy parties. She had sex with Diddy, and she was around Diddy with Rich Paul and LeBron James. I got to just get this off my chest because I'm tired of holding it in.
I can't help but wonder if Kim Porter's USB drive is the reason these tapes got leaked to the media of Diddy. We know that the New York Post is claiming that they have multiple videos of Diddy and they were able to pinpoint them back to certain specific dates because of shirts that Diddy was allegedly wearing in these videos. They said that they were able to corroborate one of these Diddy tapes with the 2005 VMA after party that he threw because in one of these videotapes, he was still wearing the shirt that said God is the greatest. The New York Post is claiming that this is the same archive videos that show Diddy having relationships with a younger male A-list star. And that night at the 2005 VMAs, Kim Porter was still dating and in attendance with Diddy. And now it really has me questioning if her memoir was actually fake, because some of the things being said in this memoir do tie into what we are finding out now. In this Kim Porter memoir that has been alleged to be in the words of Kim Porter, and this is allegedly her tell-all book, she alleged that Diddy had a vault where he would keep all of his videotapes. And she said that she was using this as evidence to get away from him because the abuse she was going through. She claims that she stole these videos from the vault and she copied them. While reviewing them, she saw something that she never expected to ever see, with relationships like Usher, Lil Bow Wow, and Justin Bieber. And if this alleged incident did happen between 2004 and 2005, like a lot of these other archive videos, it would have been too young for Justin Bieber at the time. But do you guys know who was at the 2005 VMAs? Lil Bow Wow. The lawyer Ariel Kidd, who said that she saw this video of Diddy and this other celebrity, said that she wasn't even sure how old this celebrity actually was and if he was of age, which weirdly enough would be consistent with Bow Wow. And I'm not claiming anything, but Bow Wow had just turned 18 years of age the same year that the 2005 VMAs happened. The author of Kim Porter's alleged tell-all book said not only did this USB drive have Kim Porter's tell-all book, it also had multiple videos of Diddy's freak-offs. This author of Kim Porter's alleged memoir said 3 weeks ago that he was getting ready to release these tapes that he had in his possession. He said that he was figuring out the legal way to be able to release them, whether it be censor them, whether it be cut out and not show the whole entire video, or anything that he needed to do to basically get this released to the media to show, hey, I'm not lying, because people were slamming him like Diddy's family, saying that this Kim Porter book was fake. But now, if they allegedly do have these multiple videos and they can prove that Diddy is allegedly in these videos in this shirt, is Kim Porter's book really fake? And it's the author of Kim Porter's alleged memoir, the one that released these tapes to the media like he said that he was going to do. I'm about to roll y'all this clip, and you guys let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Can't reveal everything at once. It's too shocking. If I was to release those tapes, the world would shut down. Okay? If I showed one of these tapes, I'm telling you right now, the whole music industry and Hollywood, it would just grind down like this. They're all going to start pointing at each other like this, and it's going to be bad. We've already set it up. We have multiple attorneys. We know how to do it. It's not my first rodeo. I solved the greatest murder case in history. 3 of them. I know how to do it. We're going to do it, but it's just going to come in pieces. And there's also ways we can, let's say, not censor it, but we can kind of soften it, right? Like the whole tape doesn't have to come out. All the tape. I don't have all the tapes. There's other people that have the tapes. I can't control them. We already know they're shopping in Hollywood. We have proof of other people telling us. We actually didn't have that one they showed. So there's multiple out there. Remember, this has been going on for 30 years. So I'm not the only one who has them. I think I have specific ones that no one has. But so, yeah, it's gonna be extremely shocking. We've got to be really just kind of one step at a time.
All right, so you guys just heard all of that. And listen, guys, I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be overzealous when I say this. I'm getting some really crazy information on this end involving Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, other people. It seems as though that Snoop Dogg is about to be the next one to go down too. LeBron James. It's so much information coming my way. So I'm going to get through all of this information and things like that and see if I can put this out in a very respectable manner, given the fact that this is a dignified platform. But I want to know you guys' thoughts as it pertains to what you just saw in the video clips. Drop down in the comments and let me know how you feel about this and everything that was discussed within this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, consider subbing to the channel. I'll get with you guys later. Peace.